We came here with the intention of trying to teach the students here how to take good mushroom photographs, and I think we succeeded in that.
So maybe tell them why we wanted to teach them.
The ability to take good photographs of mushrooms, there's two major reasons. One, the field guides at the moment with photographs, it's very hard to see what the mushroom is. So when you're trying to communicate to other people, maybe villagers who are eating these mushrooms, what the poisonous ones are, it's very important that you have a picture that really looks like the mushroom rather than one that's blurred. And then for scientific identification, you need to show certain features, so the top, the bottom, and so on. And if we could teach the student those things, it would be very useful for them going into the future. And then the last reason is to take beautiful pictures so you can communicate with people and teach them how to love mushrooms. And the more they love the mushrooms, the more they're going to look after the environment that the mushrooms grow in. So one of our major objectives is to protect the environment and to encourage people to look after the environment.
So it was a fabulous thing that the university organised this workshop for the students, because when you're studying sciences, photography is not traditionally part of what you would study. But in terms of publishing papers, publishing field guides, certainly when it comes to fungi, and also contributing to the international database of fungi photographs, it's very important to be able to take good photographs of fungi. And we really watched the students go from not really knowing how to get the best out of the camera that they had in their pocket, which was a phone, so that you could identify mushrooms from their photographs. They went from not really knowing how to do that, within 2 days, really taking very good quality photographs for identification. So that was very rewarding for us, and we hope it is a great tool for those students into the future.
Yeah, I think that also the tools that you have given them, they're at the beginning stage of, and they now know how much they can improve themselves and explore within their own phones or cameras. So that was exciting. But I think from my point of view, the organisation, being how we were looked after, was really lovely. All the students were just gorgeous and were helpful, and really appreciated their support too.
And one last thing about taking photographs, the students now need to practice what they've learned and to show people their photographs. The whole idea of a photograph is to communicate with other people. They don't need to speak the same language or have the same knowledge as you. You can show them a picture and they will understand what it is.
So we're very grateful to the university for providing this opportunity and for making what was an idea a few years ago a reality this week.
of Technology of Rajarata University has just completed a very successful workshop on mycology and mushroom photography and post-production. The objective of this workshop was to introduce professional photography and post-production of the photographs to young researchers and also to students who are enthusiasts of mushroom technology, so that their future work would have standard photography that could be accepted by the international research community. So the project started on 20th July and will be concluded on the 25th. And students from the Rajarata University of Sri Lanka and also researchers from other institutes such as the NIFS, the Department of Forest, Wildlife Department and several other institutes were invited for this workshop with a participation of about 35 people. There were in-class activities where the photographers were able to create the setups so that the participants could take photographs, and later on these photographs were evaluated and then they were reviewed by the professionals. The resource persons for this workshop were Marciniak, Stephen Axford and Alison Kelly from Planet Fungi, who are professional photographers and journalists. Additionally, this workshop was the brainchild of Professor Nalin Vijayawardena and Dr. Aseni. The project was funded by the ADB under the STHRD project of the competitive research grant R3, RJ2 provided the funding for the project. So it has been a resounding success based on the comments given by the students and the participants. In this moment of time, I would like to thank a number of people who made the workshop possible, starting from the ADB for providing us funding, and Professor Nalin Vijayawardena for starting the conceptual framework, the three Australian professionals, Stephen Axford, Marciniak and Alison Kelly, for their wonderful insights into photography and post-production of photographs. All the participants who made the program very colorful, and the staff of the Faculty of Technology, the academic staff and the non-academic staff for their relentless support in the logistical setup. And I would also like to thank the Vice-Chancellor, Rajarata University of Sri Lanka, for her undying support to this particular workshop, providing easy access whenever possible. And finally, I would like to finish it off thanking FOT Media for covering this event and doing a wonderful job. Thank you very much.
regarding the mushroom photography, mushroom identification and nomenclature of fungi, which is conducted by the Department of Bioprocess Technology and funded by the Asian Development Bank. So as a participant, it was very useful because I have improved my knowledge on identification of mushroom, and I have gained the skills and improved my skills regarding the photography of mushrooms. So not only that, also I have gained the knowledge on nomenclature of fungi and the taxonomy of fungi. So I believe this will be helpful for my research works regarding thermophilic fungi, isolation of and identification of thermophilic fungi in hospitals in Sri Lanka. So this workshop increased my curiosity on the mushroom cultivation and identification, photography. So I expect and I'm looking forward for this kind of useful workshop in future as well. Thank you.
Can you really imagine this photo was taken by me? Actually, this was the output of this mushroom photography technique workshop funded by Asian Development Bank along with the Department of Bioprocess Technology, Rajarata, Sri Lanka. As RA in this fungal development project, I have gone through the mushroom photography techniques and how we can identify them, how we can grow them, and also their taxonomy and classification techniques also. I am really thankful for the ABB for giving me this opportunity, and also for the Bioprocess Department who selected me as a RA to contribute to this project. So this is the reason because I had this opportunity. So I am really looking forward to those kind of workshops in future. All the best. Thank you.